The other day I spent 10 minutes looking for my keys. It was one of those moments where you feel like you're losing your mind. I checked every possible place they could be, the kitchen counter, the living room table, even the bathroom sink. I retraced my steps, trying to remember where I had been and what I had done. I was getting more and more frustrated by the minute. And then, just as I was about to give up, I felt something in my hand. I looked down and there they were, my keys, right in my hand the whole time. I couldn't believe it. How could I have been so absent-minded? I laughed so hard. It's like my brain took a little vacation and forgot to tell me. It was one of those moments where you just have to laugh at yourself because, really, what else can you do? It's a reminder that sometimes we all need to take a step back and not take life too seriously. Aging is a real trip. It's full of these little moments that make you stop and think. You start to realize that life is a series of small, often humorous events that shape who we are. It's not just about the big milestones, but also about these everyday occurrences that add color to our lives. We all have those moments. It's not just me. I've talked to friends and family, and everyone has their own stories of forgetfulness and absent-mindedness. It's something that connects us all, a shared experience that we can all laugh about together. It's comforting to know that I'm not alone in this. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. It's like your brain just hits a reset button, and you're left standing there trying to remember what you were doing. It's frustrating, but also kind of funny when you think about it. It's like your mind is playing a little joke on you. Or you try to remember a name. It's right on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't quite grasp it. You can picture the person's face, you know them, but their name eludes you. It's like your brain is a filing cabinet, and that particular file is just out of reach. It's like trying to catch a squirrel in a library. Just out of reach. You can see it, you know it's there, but no matter how hard you try, you just can't catch it. It's a funny analogy, but it perfectly describes that feeling of something being just beyond your grasp. But hey, at least it's entertaining. These moments of forgetfulness and absent-mindedness add a bit of humor to our lives. They remind us not to take ourselves too seriously and to find joy in the little things. After all, life is too short to be stressed out all the time, for everyone else, I mean. They get a good laugh out of it, and in the end, so do I. It's these shared moments of laughter and connection that make life so special. So the next time you find yourself searching for your keys or forgetting why you walked into a room, just remember to laugh. It's all part of the journey. Technology these days. It's like trying to learn a new language, from aliens. I still haven't figured out how to use all the features on my smartphone. I mean, who needs that many apps anyway? My grandkids try to teach me. Bless their hearts. They talk a mile a minute, all these swipes and taps. It's exhausting. I just want to make a phone call, not launch a rocket. Have you ever started telling a story, one of those really good ones that you can't wait to share because it's just so funny or interesting? You begin with all the enthusiasm in the world, setting the scene, building up the suspense, and then completely blanked on the ending? It's like your brain just decides to take a little vacation right in the middle of your big moment. You stand there, mouth open, trying to grasp at the words that seem to have floated away like a balloon on a windy day. Happens to me all the time. I mean, it's almost a running joke among my friends and family. They see me start a story, and they just wait for that inevitable pause. That moment when I look like a deer caught in headlights. It's like my brain hits the pause button and decides to take a nap. And there I am, left hanging, trying to remember what on earth I was talking about. Sometimes I even wonder if my brain is playing tricks on me just for a laugh. The worst is when I try to remember a name. Oh, that's the absolute worst. You know the person, you can see their face clear as day. But their name? It's like it has vanished into thin air. You start to panic a little, thinking, come on brain, don't fail me now. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can almost taste it, but it just won't come out. It's like there's a little barrier in my mind keeping that name just out of reach, and the more I try to force it, the further away it seems to get, but it just won't come out. And then you start to feel that frustration building up. You know it, but it's like your brain is playing hide and seek with you. You try to stay calm, but inside you're screaming, why can't I remember this? I end up using all sorts of descriptions. The tall guy with the hair, the one who always wears that funny hat. Or the lady with the bright red shoes. It's like I'm playing a game of charades, hoping someone will guess who I'm talking about. You know him? Good times. And when someone finally figures it out, there's this huge sense of relief. We all laugh about it, and it becomes another funny story to tell. But deep down, I always wonder, why does my brain do this to me? Maybe it's just part of getting older, or maybe it's my brain's way of keeping life interesting. Either way, it sure makes for some memorable moments. I can't tell you how many times I've lost my glasses. I've looked everywhere, on my head, in the fridge, even in the dog's bed. And you know what? They're usually perched right on top of my head. It's like they disappear on purpose, just to mess with me. I swear those glasses have a mind of their own. Now don't get me wrong, getting older isn't all bad. We've got wisdom, experience, we've seen it all, well, most of it. Okay, maybe not everything, but we've learned a thing or two along the way. We know what really matters in life. Family, friends, laughter, and a good nap every now and then. That's the secret to a happy life, folks. Section 6. Embracing the chaos. The truth is, getting older is a wild ride. It's full of surprises. Some good, some interesting. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. We've earned our wrinkles and gray hairs. They're badges of honor. They tell a story filled with laughter, love, and maybe a few too many cookies. Section 7. Laughing through the years. Humor is the key to aging gracefully. It's often said that laughter is the best medicine, and there's a lot of truth to that. As we grow older, life presents us with many challenges, but maintaining a sense of humor can help us navigate these obstacles with grace and resilience. When we can laugh at ourselves, it makes the journey so much more enjoyable. Self-deprecating humor allows us to take life less seriously and find joy in the little mishaps that come our way. It's a reminder that perfection is an illusion, and it's our imperfections that make us human and relatable. So next time you forget where you put your keys, or find yourself searching for your glasses only to realize they're on your head, remember that these moments are universal. Or blank on a name, don't be too hard on yourself. These small lapses in memory are a natural part of aging, and they happen to everyone. Instead of feeling frustrated, try to see the humor in the situation. Just take a deep breath and chuckle. Laughter can be a great stress reliever, helping to lower blood pressure and release endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. Remember, we're all in this together. Sharing a laugh with friends and family can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Whether it's reminiscing about the good old days or finding humor in the present, laughter connects us in a profound way. We're all just trying to navigate the ups and downs of life with a smile on our faces. Embracing humor as we age not only enriches our own lives but also brings joy to those around us. So, let's keep laughing through the years, finding delight in every stage of life. Section 8. The beauty of aging. Aging is a privilege denied to many. It's a gift, a chance to appreciate life from a different perspective, to savor the simple things, to spend time with loved ones. We may not be as young as we used to be, but we're wiser, more resilient, and definitely more entertaining. Section 9. Cheers to growing older and funnier. So here's to growing older. May our glasses always be within reach. May our stories have punchlines. And may we never stop finding humor in the everyday moments. Because life is too short to be anything but happy. Cheers to that.